Okay, so let's come down for this session to our mat, and I want you to take whatever comfortable seat you see fit. It can be just here in Sukhasana, or you can come back onto your heels, whatever way is comfortable for you. And we're going to really use this class this evening to connect. We're going to kind of up your connect. So connect not only with the inner self and to the way that we may possibly feel, but to kind of try and connect with everything that's kind of like going on around us. So we're going to use each pose today to connect in that way. So let's start off here. Is just close the eyes. And just for a couple moments, we're just going to kind of sit here and set an intention for our practice. So, sitting here in Sukhasana, if this is what you have chosen, I want you to bring your attention to your shoulders. And I want you to take a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, still keep your awareness to your shoulders and try and take your shoulders back and exhale to release and get rid of all of that tension if it's there. In Sukhasana, we just lift our chin just a little bit and relax the facial muscles. Feeling nice and rooted here in this pose. And feel the connection of your body to the earth. With every inhalation, feel your rib cage rise. And as you exhale, feel yourself settling in and sinking more and more to connect into your mat. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling, relaxing those fingers and fingertips. Keeping that breath connect. And really setting an intention for ourselves today to just let go the rest of our day and to prepare ourselves for a beautiful day tomorrow. Take a couple more breaths here. And a nice exhale, sigh. One more time, inhale. And exhale, sigh. Gently open the eyes and keep your awareness to where you are. Give yourself a nice little gentle smile. And let's begin our practice by taking our time, coming over and getting into downward facing dog. Just take your time, no rush here. Just kind of go with that movement into the way that you're feeling. You curl the toes and under and just take yourself up into downward facing dog. Melt your heart. Let your head get nice and heavy. And you can kind of just pedal out here in the dog stretch. Feeling that nice release of tension in your calves. And maybe you might want to bend your knees a little more generously to kind of create a little bit more movement here in down dog. And take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale into stillness of this downward facing dog. So take your hands pretty much to each corner of your yoga mat. Let your heart melt. Press your heels into the floor. Lift your kneecaps. Let your hips come up. And really press your fingertips into the earth for that connect, that breath connect. Couple more here. And let's let our knees kiss the mat and take them as wide as your yoga mat, coming on back into extended child's pose. And from here, we're going to do a little variation of cat-cow, a little bit different than the way that we normally do it. So we're going to come up. We're going to carve a line with our nose. We're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale, pull the belly in and back in extended child's pose. A few more times here. Inhale, carve that line. Pull the belly in, round that back. Take your time here. No rush, no rush. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, pull the belly in. Two more times, guys. Nice deep breath in. Pull the belly in. Push your hands away from your yoga mat, taking it back down into extended. Now, one last time. Inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in, round out that back. Excellent. Stay here. Reach your fingertips away from your crown. Nice deep stretch in the arms and shoulders, even in that upper part of your back. Feel those shoulder blades just release away from each other. Feel that separation and feel that spaciousness, which we always look for. Think of pulling the shoulder blades down towards the earth for that connect. And now release. Come all the way up. Bring your knees together at hip width. Curl the toes and under. Take a big inhale. And exhale into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to take our right leg and we're going to bring it up, followed by that back leg, coming into a forward fold. Feel all four corners of your feet connect with your mat. Let your head drop. And from here, generously bend your knees. Come to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, take a big breath in. Come all the way up. And now let's exhale, fold one more time. From here, take your left and right leg back, come to plank. Now or you can come to half plank here. Wherever you may be in this pose, come all the way down, let your belly touch. Inhale, pushing up into cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back up into plank. And exhale into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Okay, from here, lift your left leg up, bring it through. Take your other leg, bring it up. You're in a forward fold once again. Knees generously bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Now take your right leg back and your left. Full plank or half plank. And let your belly kiss. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push up into plank. And exhale into downward facing dog. So from here, let's crisscross the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Take your time. Enjoy the journey to get here. Generously bend the knees one more time. Let your head drop. And let's just connect each hand to the elbow and come into a little gentle twist. I can feel a little bit of heat blow on me here. It feels really good. And just let your hands drop. And you're just in a rag doll here. So bend the knees even a little more. If you want to just come and take that twist from side to side, go ahead and do so. Keep that breath. Keep that connection with your abdominals here. Keep your feet connected into the earth. And back to center. From here, let's bend the knees. Inhale all the way up. And come down, hands together into prayer pose. Take a moment here, regroup, and let's revisit in Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment, catch a breath, catch a wave. And we're just going to give ourselves a moment to revisit our practice once again. Think of your thighs here, nice and strong and connected. Our feet are super, super connected to the mat, which is giving us this incredible strength in our big, humongous quad muscles. Make yourself aware to your abdominal region and all of that connection. And up your connect by just taking a nice, deep, fulfilling breath in, feeling your ribcage rise. And exhaling as you settle those heels really into the earth. Grab that breath, grab that strength, and let's keep moving. Bend the knees. Inhale, come up. Catch a wave. Exhale, trickle on down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left and right leg back, full plank or half plank, your choice. Come onto the toes, bend the elbows, chaturanga into upward facing dog or knees, belly, cobra. You got it. Come on down. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Inhale, back up into plank. Exhale into downward facing dog. From here, take your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Come forward. Inhale. Knee to the front. Rest of your body is in plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee forward. You got it. Repeat to yourself, I am strong. Now bend that knee. Open up that hip. And now take that leg all the way up. Coming into a low lunge, a crescent lunge, but it can be high or it can be low. So your choice here. Bringing this stretch into our hip flexors. Lifting our chest. So you can come into a little back bend here if you wish. Or you don't have to. You can take the back bend out of it altogether. Coming on down with the hands. And inhaling for a little twist. Right hand in the air. Taking it back down. That front leg comes back to meet the back leg. Knees, belly cobra, or feet chaturanga, upward facing dog. Release it down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, push up into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. Let's keep motoring here. Other leg comes up, three-legged dog. Bring that left knee to the front, upper body in plank. Inhale. Knee in. Now open up that hip, bend the knee, create that spaciousness. And bring that knee up in front. We're going to come into a lunge, crescent lunge on the other side. So low or high lunge here. You got it. To go a little deeper into this hip flexor stretch, think of taking that back heel down towards the floor. Make it feel good. Make it feel worthy. You can add in a little back bend if you wish. And gently coming forward, bringing that left arm up into a twist. Awesome. You are awesome. One last breath here. And taking it down. Bring that front leg back. Now we're just going to come into downward facing dog. Now separate the feet. Place them to each corner of your mat. Melt your heart. Take a breath. Exhale down. One more time, take a breath. And exhale down. Now, think about placing your heels all the way down to your mat if you can. You can move your hands back a little further towards your feet. Take your right hand and place it on your left outside leg. Your shin or up here on the outside of your knee, whatever feels good. Just making sure that you have that breath connect. One last breath here. And exhale, release. Let's go into the other side. Switch. This can be as deep of a twist that you want it to be, but I also encourage you to take your time and really think about connecting that breath with the pose. Bringing that arm back, bringing the feet together and down. Now let's come down all the way. We're going to come into child's pose, Balasana. Head comes down to the mat, arms back. Now, if you find putting your head down in this position is a little too much, you can grab your block and really rest your head onto your block. Main important thing here, I want you to be comfortable. Not all of the times are we all comfortable in the same move. That's why we have pillows and blankets and blocks, all of that fun, good stuff. And sometimes it's very hard to focus to be comfortable in a pose when we just don't like it. So we have to try to make that pose comfortable for our body. Couple more breaths. And let's place the hands lifting up. Take your time. Excuse me. Taking your hands out further away, curling the toes in under. Take a breath in, excuse me. And exhale into downward facing dog. Let's crisscross the feet towards the top of our mat, like we did previously. Two big toe mounds meet. Inhale, halfway lift. Feel that connection of the belly here. Exhale, fold. Root to rise here. Inhale, come all the way up. And let's trickle, catch a wave, come on down. Head feels nice and heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back here. Exhale, fold. All the way back up. Inhale. And prayer pose down. Okay, let's connect for one last time here. We're going to go through that same flow that we just did. Bend the knees. Inhale, come up. Trickle down, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Taking your right leg and left back into plank or half plank. Come onto your toes, bend the elbows, take it down and up into cobra or upward facing dog. Take it down. Inhale, curl the toes, back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, excuse me. Take that right leg up, three-legged dog. Upper body in plank, bring that knee in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Straight arms, fingertips into the mat. Take it up. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Pumping up the connect here now, guys. Take it up. Open up that hip, bend that knee. Create spaciousness. Taking it down. Bring that knee all the way up. Plant it. That foot. Here we go. Crescent lunge. Low or high. If you're up high, think about bringing that heel back down toward the floor. If you're low, you can come into a little back bend and really increase deepness of the stretch of that hip flexor. And coming on down, make that connect with the twist. Right arm comes up. And exhale, take it down. Front leg comes back. Take a vinyasa here, all the way down. Cobra. Push back up to plank. And we exhale and meet in downward facing dog. Take that left leg up. Going for that connect one more time. Coming forward, upper body in plank, knee, squeeze, heel towards the butt, squeeze. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, take it back. Bend that knee. Open up the hip. Find spaciousness. Taking it forward. Leg comes up. Bring yourself up into that lunge. Awesome. Really nice. I love it when people have their videos on because I can actually see a little bit of you. I like that. I like that connection of me to you. Very nice. Breathe. And take that exhale, bring it down. Now check it out. Twist on the other side. And one last breath. Exhale, take it down. Front foot comes back. Take a vinyasa. Here you go. And from here, all the way up, knees into downward facing dog. Excellent. Take a breath. And gently let the knees kiss the earth. Come on back all the way down. Let's come into our yoga mat here, all the way to our back. And let's just lengthen the legs. Take a moment here. Let the palms face the ceiling. I want you to just take a moment and to breathe. Breathe. Connect that breath with the way that your body is feeling and kind of moving. Even though we're kind of here in stillness, we can realize the difference that we feel not only in our body, but in our mind and within our inner selves. Maybe catch a smile here and really feel the release of the corners of your mouth. To give yourself a little smile. Say, hey, check it out. Feels good. And now I want you to bring your attention to your shoulder blades here on your mat and take yourself back when I told you to, in that certain pose, when I told you to feel the separation of your shoulder blades to create that spaciousness, connecting your shoulder blades with your mat and into the earth. That grounding, surrendering experience we can have right here onto our mat. Now take that right leg up for a hamstring stretch, and your left leg can come bended or straight. Personally, I like to bend mine, but you can do whatever you want. Now, if your foot is not flexed, I'm going to invite you to flex your foot because that's what's going to take you into that stretch a little deeper. And if you're grabbing onto that calf, what we tend to do is tense up in the shoulders and that concavement into our chest. So we want to pull our chest down, pull our shoulders down. And if you want to reach and grab your toe or the ball part of your foot, if you can also use a strut if you have one. And we're just going to feel a little connection here in the belly button to the spine and the nice stretch that we're going to achieve in this hamstring big muscle group. If you want here, you can close your eyes, but make sure your breath is active and your shoulders are relieved of tension. With every exhalation, you can try and pull that leg back a little further towards you. So let's take a couple more breaths here. And gently bend that knee and take both feet up into happy baby pose. Massage your spine, gently rock back and forth, creating a little more space and connection by rotating back and forth here on your spine. Excellent. Now release both legs, straighten out, full body stretch here. Bring the arms back and now bring that right leg to bended knee, or you can keep it flat. And we're going to take the other leg up for that hamstring stretch. Same idea here, guys. Flex the foot. Take away that tension in your neck and shoulders. Relax your face. Relax your lips. You can hold on to your calf or your hamstring or your toes. If you want, you could hold on to your leggings and pull back, whatever you're comfortable with. I don't care. It's all good. Kind of notice here too if you may be a little more tight in one leg than the other. Normally we are, as humans, we normally are. My right leg is always tighter than my left. Sometimes I have to use my breath a little bit more and focus a little bit more to try and relieve some of that tension. Get rid of some of that junk. I call it junk. When we have tight muscles and something hurts on our body, it's like we got to get rid of that junk. Let's just take it away somehow. Maybe not fully, but some reprieve. Kind of silly, isn't it? But that's the way I feel. Use your breath here, guys. Relax that foot. With that exhalation, try to come just a little bit further. you start to feel that it hurts and this is too much for you, just pull back a little bit and really engage that breath a little bit more. One last time. And gently release. Now, instead of happy baby, we're going to bring both knees into the chest. Let your shoulder blades kiss the earth. Lift your chest and take yourself back to that little inner smile. Release that left leg. Keep your right leg into the chest. Surrendering that leg down towards the earth. Bring both knees in and switch to the other side. And gently take both legs out in front. Let your feet drop to the side. And let's join index finger and thumb to bring that connection to your body and to the way that you feel in this present moment. And do me a little favor here and just open up the chest, lift your upper back off your mat. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, come and place your shoulder blades back down to your mat, keeping your chest lifted. Turn on a little engagement, little connection here with the abdominal muscles. So pulling the belly button in towards the spine, letting your spine relax nice and softly into the earth. Feeling the connection of your calves and your heels. And when you do, take a nice deep inhale and exhale to release and soften and surrender. Make your eyes nice and heavy. Keep them closed because, by golly, you deserve it. You deserve this relaxation. You deserve this time. We all need to carve out a little time for ourselves, no matter if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or if it's 2 minutes just every day. We need that to fill our cup and keep moving forward in a positive way and in a positive direction in our lives. So do me a favor and every day just take a few moments for yourself, for your own peace of mind, for your own health and awareness. It's so wonderful to be able to just breathe and be in the moment and let everything go. Great way to relieve stress and increase a very positive mindset. But we have to practice it. We have to practice it every day. Take a couple rounds of breath here. A nice deep inhale, but an even bigger exhalation through the mouth. And I want to thank you so much for joining me on your mat today. You deserve everything that yoga has to offer and more. Please remember, practice, keep moving forward, keep your practice, and always carve out a little time for you. Bringing both hands together at the third eye. Sending all my love to you. Thank you so much for joining in today. Namaste.
Thank you. That was nice, Tara.